place, wondrous SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. But today, two AFC teams set to do battle. It should be a good one, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the LA Chargers. We are just about ready. Cameron Dicker has the honors, and we are underway here at SoFi. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Brought down by Khalil Mack. A gain of 12. First down, Bills.
On play action, Allen. And right away, he lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. And now off to the races down the right side. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return? Everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home.
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Shifts by him. And he's going to be brought down inside the 5 at the 3.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
And he gets this up just shy of the 15. So he's still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. 1st and 10 at the 14. To the air, Allen. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down. Here's Allen. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. 3rd and 2.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Allen off the play fake. And that will be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Allen going to go on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And it'll be a turnover on downs. On the give, it's Vidal. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. They work now on 2nd and 9. Again, it's Vidal. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And they'll need the 39 here for a 1st. This is 3rd down. Now it's Herbert. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. And now a decision here on the opening drive. 4th and very short, this part of the field. What do you think they do, CD?
I think you go for it. I think there's a lot of game left to be played. I like the advantage that they're trying to create here early. I say be aggressive and try and get it done.
And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And that will force a turnover on downs. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Allen going to run with it. And he'll just get rid of it. That makes him now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. They do go for it. Here's Allen. He's across midfield. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off for the first down.
Well, they picked up the first down, but I'm just going to say I didn't like it before the ball was snapped, and I don't like it now that they picked it up. Think about field position on their own side of the 50. They don't get it. They put their defense in a bad spot, and it's just not a decision that pays off very often.
Well, it wasn't 4th and a yard. There was some meat on that bone.
There really was. Fortunate to get it in that situation, but not a call I would make very often.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Allen. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 17-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Bills will move the chains. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Allen. Swinging this out wide. Here's the Cook. And the nimble footwork gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. 2 yards left on 2nd down from the 9.
2nd and 2 at the Chargers' 9-yard line.
That one out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. And the Chargers are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you could describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip.
Look at the big man rumble. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 55 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. A run. Here's Vidal. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They'll run with Vidal. And he'll be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 32. They need 2. Here's third down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here's Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
And the Chargers, first down.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. On the ground, it's Vidal. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Kamani Vidal, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers go up by 2 touchdowns.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots and going for it for closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter, you get points on the board. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St. Just.
Allen's pass intercepted. The Chargers take over first and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Vidal. Even with the good footwork, he'll be stopped just inside the 35. Second and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Kamani Vidal. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now 21-0. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. Gets around him. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Here's Allen to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Now Allen. This taken in by Kincaid. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
It's a gain of 20. And the Bills first down.
Throwing now is Allen. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll go for a gain of 7. And that will bring up second down.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. Allen going to run with it. Right back to Cook for another completion. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. James Cook, 47 yards. And the Bills get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. So now Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by Elijah Molden. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as head play backfires in a big way.
Set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. It's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Pass out left finds Johnston. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. Herbert off of play action. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
This game already over, and I get ball back halftime.
Added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the 3rd quarter?
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that.
But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Allen. Len McConkey, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers have opened the lead up to 30. So that, Charles, his 2nd touchdown of the ballgame. He had the more standard receiving touchdown earlier. This time he finds the end zone in the run game.
Yeah, it's almost as if he said, well, that's how I normally do it. That's almost boring. Give me another opportunity. This time and get into the end zone.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Play action. Now it's Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
First down, Bills.
On play action, Allen. Moves to the tight end, Kincaid. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. To the air, Allen. He'll dump this off to Cook. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On play action, Allen. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers will have
Good game.
football as this is taken.